So we'll start with our game, and you mentioned it. I had not seen it, so I took it as regular Arsenal fans crying until just now when like right before he went on air, I looked online and stuff with their red card and all that. But um, I found it really funny that this is the image the Premier League website shows.
Fucking trolls, man.
I mean, it's like you have got to be kidding me. It's probably like the biggest call that you guys have missed. And you scroll down, it like matches everything that you want over there. Like the full contact, high force, high point of contact, everything over here. So you're telling me this should have been a red card, leave alone a simple penalty, but a red card at the same time in the box. Because everything you see on the bottom right here is in that photo right here, which was a no call because they could not overturn this and cost us the title, easily the title. It was a 3-pointer instead of a single point and taking a point away from City. But what did you make of that one? I guess let's talk about the NCSO incident. It's odd because maybe it's not fair, but I didn't care as much because one, no injury came off of it, and two, this is why probably it's not fair, but the game was in hand. Like we had won the game, so it wasn't as much of an outrage as opposed to maybe if it happened in the game where we're chasing it.
Yeah, but then you fall into that potential hole of the consistency, though, right? I mean, you're supposed to call it the same if it's 0-0, the same as
Oh
it's
yeah,
7-0, right? I mean, and that's probably why Nunez didn't get sent off last week when after he scored his second one, and then he went in that challenge and it was a yellow card challenge, because he had just taken the shirt off before for the first yellow. He should have been sent off. Honestly, if that was any other point in the game, that would have been another yellow. He would have been sent off, and I think part of that was the leniency of the context of the moment of the game. And I understand that the ref's job sometimes is to make sure to take the game and keep the game in check, if you will, right? Like understand the context of the game overall. But if we start saying, oh, well, it was because there was a couple goal leads, there's a bit more, a bit more lenient. I mean, because when you think about it, it's the red card, it just doesn't impact that game, though. It impacts the next several games as well.
true.
So let's say, it's Ipswich, right? So not going to have any title bearing situations. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe
A
they,
relegation one, yeah.
but a relegation one, right? And now, so you've got the three teams, you've got Southampton, you've got Leicester, you've got Wolves looking at it going, he should be out. He should be out for the next 2-3 games because that was a reckless challenge. And now they're looking at it as like, if we go in with a challenge like that and we get red carded and we have to lose a significant player, what is that? How is that fair to us? Right. So I think that because of the context of the game where we were at, it was 4-0, 80th minute. I understand why it wasn't given because of that. But if we're looking at the letter of the law, we're looking at what the Premier League had just said what it was. It's a red all day. I mean, you can forget about him pulling his foot back. He still kneed Endo in the face. His knee still made
Yeah.
contact with Endo's face, right? I mean, there's still that part of it. And it's not like he didn't see Endo there. If it was something where he turned around, he jumped, and Endo jumped in from a different spot too, like understandable. But he saw him the whole way.